There we go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the new and improved Mortheim campaign. Now with super flashy, awesome overlays done by the awesome Andy, who has a link down below, by the way, if you want any art done by him. But yeah, welcome all back for another session. This one is called Gambler's Gambit, which will be focusing on one of our characters here, who is currently eating Song. Hello. How are we tonight? Good, good. Doing well, just been coming up with things to make you feel bad about your character. But yeah, good fun, good fun. And we also have Vesha, also known as Chronosophoria. Hello. Hello, how are you? Yeah. Yeah, I got a bit of that, not too much sleep last night as well, thanks to the 24-hour stream that Dragon and Mr. Craig were doing. That was fun. Okay, that's later than me. That's a lot later than me. And Bryn, or Packrat. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Good. Good. So, we shall jump in, shall we? One thing to mention as well, though. I have moved over to Revelo, which has some nice new rewards in there for things to do with D&D, such as naming a character, creating an entire character yourself, or even naming a location. So, have a look at your points, see what you can get, and hopefully we'll get some more rewards in as well, because there's also a way of suggesting rewards put in there too. But yeah, so this adventure starts, as many others, in the tavern at the Adventurers Guild. Let's bring you all in, shall we? There's one. Oh no, that's the wrong layer. I'll just move you over to the other layer in a minute. I also can't drag Vesha. There we go. That's better. There's one. There's two. And there is three. There you are. In the tavern, as per usual. So, you guys, right now you must have like a table for all your stuff, really, right? Where you usually sit, hang out, do your thing. Just over there. Okay, fair enough. What do you guys usually get up to while you're in there? Any gambling at all, Song? No? No? Oh, oh okay. Okay. I'm sure you would. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, while you guys are chatting away, doing your usual, chatting about the next adventure you're gonna do, two men come in at the front door. They're wearing what looks to you kind of like a uniform. They've got a kind of black tunic over sort of leather armor, which Song you might recognize because you've probably seen this before. But they come in and they're looking around for someone, and as they look towards you, Song, your eyes catch them, and you see his eyes widen for a second before they start coming over towards you. Is there anything you want to do? As you start to move off, the man shouts after you, saying, "Oi, Song, get back here!" It has. We were expecting to see you last week. Where's our money? You know, all that extra money you lost gambling. So, total right now, I don't know why I went Irish there, is it's 3,000 gold. You got that kind of money? We can only hear. Oh no. 2 seconds, something broke. Much better. Right.
Much better. Much better.
I didn't have chat audio up, so they couldn't hear you guys.
Oh no.
Have a one-sided conversation.
Ta-da!
And the day
I'm
we
good at this
saved
thing.
my song, everyone was happy.
No.
Well done, well done.
So, up to now, the song.
Fear couldn't hear you bad-mouthing him all this time,
Yep.
Shadow.
Yep.
Poor Fear.
So song, you owe 3,000 gold. These guys.
I do. Well, they claim I do. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know anyone anything. You know, I'm as free as a lark. You know, just wandering the countryside, playing my music, entertaining the folk. Guys, how about a song? How about a song from Song instead of the money that you feel like I quite wrongly owe you?
They slowly move towards you
Song
with a
just
sneer.
run.
I'd like to back up slightly. Through
Well,
this
if you haven't got the money, we're going to need to take something else.
Yeah, how about this lovely dagger, recently valuated, I may add, at roughly 3,000 gold. So I would say that we can just give you this and call it even. How about that, guys? How about that?
I think we'll take that for starters.
You'd like the dagger? I'd like to draw my
Sure.
dagger.
Roll persuasion, see how much they think that's worth.
Well, all right. Oh, hello, Fear. You're lovely. Fear's so nice.
Aww.
You show the tavern on stream, Shadow.
Yes, I totally have done that too because I'm a professional. Yeah.
Do I have a ready to action, please?
You want to
If they
wait?
look like they're going to, if they look like they're about to aggressively advance any further, I'm going to put a hunter's mark on the closest one.
Okay. Okay. Right. They definitely don't believe that's worth 3 grand.
No, they shouldn't.
They don't. So one of them says, "What swindlers are you?" And says, "We'll just have to take your whole arm instead." And is about to swing for you. So let's roll initiative, shall we?
Ah.
And this hunter's marked.
Yep.
Can't just leave me be. Enjoy my drink.
This have an advantage on initiative rolls. Really plays havoc on roll 20.
Just a little bit.
I need to stop switching windows.
Right, let's roll their decks. How they do? They do not do well.
It's probably for the best.
Yep. And Chrono, have you rolled?
I have. But
Not
I'm
selecting your
switching
token
between
again.
the load-
Terrible.
I'm switching between different windows.
Shevin. Right, let's sort that. Right, so you've got a Hunter's Mark. Which one do you want the Hunter's Mark on?
Whichever one's closest.
Okay, we'll just put a red dot on him. There we go. You guys see that? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay, so he's hunter marked. And Song, what do you want to do?
This is what hunters mark for those if they don't know.
Sure. Is it? Oh, it's me first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me just see what I've got to hand. I would like to. Dear me. I would like to do a. I'm going to attack them with the dagger I was waving.
Did you not drop that on the floor?
Did I drop it on the floor? Okay. In that case. Oh dear me. Let me see what we've got. I've just got my new shiny new cutting words.
You also have your rapier, do you not?
I do have my. I don't really want to stab these guys. I think that's probably a bad idea in the long run.
One of them is about to chop your arm off.
It's true. All right, go on then. I'll get my rapier out and take a swing at the fellow who's
Okay.
about to chop my arm off.
That is a hit. Roll your damage.
I would like to do non-lethal damage as well. I assume he'll survive 5 damage though.
Maybe. But you stab him in the shoulder. You see a bit of blood, but he doesn't seem too fazed by it. You doing anything else?
I just want to be like, I'm really sorry you've brought this upon yourselves.
Okay, Bryn.
Alrighty. Yell out to Song. Are we killing these guys, or are we just knocking them out?
Just don't let them cut my arms off, please.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna swing at this guy with my scimitar.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay.
6 damage. Bonk. So yeah, you give him a gash down his arm. He's now got a stab and a gash on one arm. He's not too happy about that, but he's still looking alright. He's still able to fight. Just hear a slight growl out of him after you hit him. Anything else?
No.
No.
Good.
Okay. Beisha.
And that same one then gets an arrow shot towards them.
Definitely a hit.
And then I roll an extra 1d6.
Yep.
Nope, I don't.
Hashtag R.
I'm used to using rolls, and it's hashtag on that.
3,
That's
so you
a
did
D5.
9 damage.
That is a d5, not a d6.
Oh. 2 damage. So that is a total of 8. I can't
8.
count. Yeah, so now he's got an arrow in his back, gash down his arm, and a stab wound in the front. He's still going though.
Now, I'd recommend slowly backing the hell away, otherwise this is going to get a lot worse. Now, can we just talk this out and not resort to frickin' violence any further?
Their turn. The one that was threatening Song Woozleton turns to you, says, "Well, you started this now. We're gonna finish it." You're
the one who stormed in here!
We never stormed anywhere. And then he runs over towards you, and he's gonna smack you in the face.
2 attacks of opportunity, though.
That's true. But he doesn't care. Song and Bryn, roll attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Alright. Gee.
Where's my stabby dagger?
Natural 20!
Ooh.
Oh, roll damage.
Non-lethal, please.
I don't know if you can non-lethal with a rapier.
Can you not?
It
No.
was kind of a stabby weapon. I don't
That's
know
a
how
good
you would
point.
non-lethal that. He's not
But it
dead
was
yet, though. He's not dead yet.
And
If it was bludgeoning, yes, but
Yeah.
a rapier.
You're just kind of stabbing him. And Bryn,
Just
you hit as
around
well,
the
so that is another
internals.
6, so now he is dead. As he tries to run towards you, Vesha, with murder in his eyes, Bryn Song taken down. The other guy lets out a roar and acts Song.
Very nice. Has he been killed? Oh no.
Doesn't
This
hit
isn't
though.
going to go over well.
And then he gets to make another attack. Doesn't hit either.
No, it's true.
He's so enraged that he swings wildly, just completely missing you as you deftly dodge them.
Just boogieing on down. Try and hit me. Come on, bro.
The barman, seeing all this goes on, shouts, "You boys better not make a mess of my bar," and then runs off to the other side and dives over and hides over here.
Lovely.
Good size dive.
The woman at the back, she's pretty drunk. She's been in here for like 4 weeks. So she can't move right now. So she just sits there. She ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Song.
He'll check on her afterwards. Does she still have a pulse?
Maybe not.
Okay. I'm going to get a bit stabby, I guess.
That's a hit. 8 damage.
8 damage.
You stab him. You managed to cut him down the side of his face. There's quite a big gash there now. He's not too happy. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am. If I back
Okay.
away, he'll attack me.
Bryn.
Alright, so heavy weapons we can't do non-lethal, right?
You can because you've got a bludgeoning weapon, don't you?
Yeah, but so in order to do non-lethal, I'd have to use my mace.
Yeah.
My scimitar. Alright, we'll try it.
Hits for 1 damage. Good job. You like completely underpower it, trying not to do too much damage to him. Trying not to kill him. You just completely underpower, and it's almost a tap on the side of the head. Vesha.
Yep. As a bonus action, he gets Hunter's Marked,
Yes,
because I get to do that for free, because the other one died.
you do.
And yeah, would it be possible to try and persuade him to stop?
I don't think persuasion will work now, but perhaps an intimidation might. Because he's pretty enraged after seeing his friend be cut down by Bryn and Song.
He started it.
I've been trying to persuade him after the show. I was like, can we just stop?
Can you stop attacking us, please?
Can we just not?
No. Intimidation is not my strong suit, so I'm just gonna shoot an arrow.
Fair enough. I like how you're still like sitting down at the table while shooting these arrows. It's pretty great. Pretty great. That's a hit.
Casual, isn't it?
Yep. 6 damage.
And
Plus
with
your 1d6. There's
another 8. I am nothing if not consistent.
So he's got an arrow in the back as well now. But he's still up. Still going. His turn now. He's still going to go for Song. Because he's decided that if he can't take anyone else down, he's at least going to take the person he was sent to. Is that it? I think it is. You're 12, aren't you?
I am 12, yes.
4 damage.
Oh, what
He
a
makes his
jerk.
other attack. That hits as well.
Oh my gosh. Definitely
He
hits.
does another 6 damage. That's 10 damage altogether.
Oh, that's quite a lot of damage.
He does like a backhanded mace hit across your chest and then smacks you in the right arm on the way back.
Oh, what a punk.
I know.
That's not very nice.
Not very nice. Hey, Ran. Yeah, so Song. You're a bit worse for
Okay.
wear now. What's the plan?
I am. How's this guy looking? Is he looking like okay, or is he looking a bit like miserable?
He is looking injured, but he's still good to fight. He's
Okay.
still ready to fight right now.
I would like to use Charm Person
Okay.
on him.
So wisdom, and he gets advantage. Oh, he's
Holy
fine.
Smokes.
You try to say some honeyed words to bring him round to your side, but he is having none of it. He is so angry still about the fact that you killed his
You're
friend.
so handsome in that armor. It really brings out the maniacal in your eyes. You know that?
He growls at you as you say this. His eyes closing slightly as he squints.
Okay. Great.
Bryn.
Me, I think.
Alrighty, I'm going to try to smack him with the mace again.
Okay.
Lethal.
Save me, Bryn!
Oh, still trying to underpower your hits. You're not doing very much damage with this at the moment, Bryn.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Wilson now.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Roll it up. Kevin. It's most of it back.
He ran away.
Oh no, it's an empty chair. I'll add his 7 back on, it's fine. Bruce. 7. There we go.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
Beja.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Oh, that's a hit. Oh.
And
Oh. 14 damage. And he falls over with an arrow going straight through the back of his head.
so next round's on you, Woozle. Grab strength and take the casuals hit.
Well, I mean, I'm very grateful for the help. You did kill 2 of my associates, but, you know, if I had the money to buy drinks, do you think they'd be after me? Really? And come on.
I'm telling you to loot them and use their money.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I like the way you think. I'd like to loot the bodies, please.
Okay. Arian, the bartender, looks up over the bar and says, whatever they've got on them is paying for the damage in this bar.
Drinks are on them, barkeep! Haha!
He comes over.
In fairness, is there any damage to the bar except for, you know, some blood splatter here and there?
Well, there's a lot of blood currently seeping into the wooden floors of the bar. And
It gives it that rustic look that all bars need, you know? It just gives it character.
I'm gonna have to pay someone to clean all
It's
this.
an adventurous thing. There's going to be some blood somewhere.
That's true, and that's why he has
At
the
least it
rule.
wasn't one of your friends.
He has a rule. Any dead bodies in the bar belong to him, along with anything on them.
Oh, okay.
So,
Can I at least get my arrows back?
roll persuade. See if he'll let you anywhere near them. This happens, you can tell. Usually there's not dead bodies. Usually it's a couple of adventurers have gotten a bit too drunk and decide to figure out who's stronger out of the 2 of them.
Would help
There
if
might
I
be a
can
broken
accidentally
chair
do
here and there.
damage. So persuasion.
Okay, yeah, he lets you take your arrows back.
Yay! I have 2 more arrows.
And Ran, yeah, we do. I like 5e anyway. It's the only one I've actually played, so. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. Right, so he gets one of.
Ignore that. It's me leveling up.
Oh, right. He gets the bodies dragged into the back to deal with. Funnily enough, into the kitchen. Who knows why?
Actually, before he does, would you mind if you at least give him a quick search over to see where they came from?
You can do, yeah. If you roll,
He's okay with this, is he?
he'll let you do that. He doesn't want any more of them coming through, so he'd rather you figure out where they came from and go and fight them there instead of here. Although, Weasel, you might already have an idea.
I have a great idea where they came from.
Yeah, I think you might. So,
I'm trying to give you an alibi here.
song, just so you know. These people are from the... There's like a set of gambling houses that are all run by one person called Serenda Kiana. And she has been running sort of the underworld of gambling in Mortheim for the last few years. And it's somewhere you frequent quite a bit. Which is why you've built up a considerable debt. It wasn't quite 3,000, but as with these things, when you get a debt, it slowly builds thanks to things like interest, etc. So, since you haven't paid in a while, it's now up at 3,000. And they have been looking for you actively, it seems now.
I choose not to impart this wisdom upon my group just yet.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, so Vesha, if you roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
20.
Okay. Yeah. You've seen people with this kind of uniform type thing on before. You think you remember them in the marketplace. You seem to remember when you were through there buying a couple things for going off an adventure or whatever you were doing. You remember seeing one of them walking towards the quieter area of the marketplace. And talking with a couple of more noble looking individuals.
They don't seem like particular, quote-unquote, common folk. Who have you been talking to, Woozle?
Yes,
Well,
Vaughn, do you know where these people are from?
Shall we go outside to have a private conversation?
Oh, I don't mind. Our friendly barkeep here, he's clearly okay with us stabbing folk up in front of him. I mean...
Arian shakes his head while he's
Alright.
cleaning a glass.
maybe we should go sit at a quieter table, you know. Move over here.
Can I give the barkeep a 5 silver tip?
You can, yes.
I give him a 5 silver tip.
Okay. Yeah, he picks it up, bites it, making sure it's real, and then puts it in his pocket and gives you a slight nod, and then goes back to cleaning glasses.
Well, you know, so I just like to have a bit of fun, and I like to play games. Who doesn't love games, right, guys? And there's this kind of gambling syndicate thing.
What, down past the quieter section of the market?
Well, it's all over, really. It's, you know, there's a lot of different gambling establishments that are all kind of run by the same group. And yeah, it turns out if you run up debt at a whole bunch of them independently, they kind of lump it all together and then come after you. I tried playing songs, you know, I tried writing them poetry, and they weren't interested. They apparently wanted gold for some reason. But yeah, I left them a lovely letter explaining my situation before I left town. I can't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding, you know. It was only a couple of thousand gold.
This is why you should pray in church instead of putting it.
Aisha is gonna look sort of like look up, but not at anything directly. Sort of just you can tell she's off in her own thoughts before just uttering staff and pulls it out of her quiver.
I mean, the problem that we have now is that these are the kind of people who don't exactly give up very easily, and
yeah, but magic items are worth something, and obviously
it's true. But you have just killed 2 of their employees, and they'll probably wonder where they went and why they haven't come back.
In fairness, self-defense is legal.
As far
They
as
do
you
their
know.
weapons first.
I mean, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, those brutes deserve to be removed from the bar, shall we say. But I'm just saying that if they didn't take heed of my lovely, eloquently written note explaining the financial situation, there's very little chance they're probably going to be okay with you cutting up 2 of their, you know, men. So
Anyway, whilst you had a good idea with your plan of trying to bullshit a obviously dull item, you were thinking too small of it just being simply a dagger. They're more likely to believe it to be magical if it was something as, a damn staff.
I think it's more of a case that the debt's probably tripled at least now that we've, brutally murdered 2 of their employees. You're probably associates of mine now, because you've been traveling with me for a little while, and they tend to keep track of things like that. So, sorry about that.
I'm remaining Swiss.
Bryn, you got anything more to say on this?
Well, I mean, Slung, you've had my back in these past couple weeks in these battles. I'll stand by you should we need to take care of this. I'll stand by you.
Oh, you're a good sport, a good companion. I think it's probably a good idea for us to get out of town, though. I mean,
We just not go straight to them.
I am inclined to go the opposite way, but if you honestly think that we can address the situation head on, then sure, why not? Maybe. I would like to start packing my bags.
As you say that, you hear some heavily armored footsteps start to make their way into the tavern, and you turn and see Lucille. She happens to have heard the commotion and made her way over. She comes in, walks up to the bar, and speaks to Arian. They're kind of speaking in some sort of more hushed whispers. You only pick out a couple of words, and you see Arian pointing over towards your table. What do you guys do?
I just wave at her.
Yeah, Vaisha will nonchalantly wave. Obviously,
Yeah,
looking
she
like a
kind
tourist.
of turns around towards you guys and shouts, "Over here now!"
Can I bring my beer with me?
No. Sounds like you've had enough.
Alright.
There's always room for one more.
I should also point out, don't forget, Vaisha still looks very much like a tourist.
I think Lucille's kind of used to that, but adventurers never quite fit in. He looks around at all of you and says, "Right, what's happened here? I hear there's been some commotion."
A simple misunderstanding, my dear. A simple misunderstanding. A couple of rogues who were clearly up to no good. They've started making trouble in this neighborhood.
Were you playing some b-ball, perhaps?
No, but the I suggest that we go west. Philadelphia, maybe.
A common misunderstanding. Nothing we can't handle.
They came in, started shouting at us, they drew their weapons, attacked, and we defended ourselves against them. They attacked us first.
Well, Arian told me that they look like they're from the gambling lot. She sighs as she says that, looking over towards Song, a little bit of a side eye on.
I would be whistling the most dainty of tunes. Enough to melt the heart of even the most stony cold guild master.
What do you know about this gambling lot? Do they have any weaknesses?
Well, we have been asked quite recently by some, shall we say, officials, we'll not use names, who would like them taken care of. But they can't know it was us, because they don't want to be associated with it. So, if our interests are aligned, which I believe they are, it may be an idea for you to find out where their boss is hiding out, and perhaps remove them from the picture. And maybe I will think about not punishing you for causing this ruckus.
You don't want to punish us. We're your favorites. Okay.
She looks at you and laughs. This is the first time you've ever heard her laugh. It's kind of a booming laugh. And she looks over and says, favourite, yes. I seem to end up talking to you quite a lot.
You can't
after
redo
issues.
this.
So I mean, for sake of opening up discussions, if our situations are in alignment as you suggest, what kind of financial remuneration would we receive for helping dispatch this particular individual?
Well, I don't know how much I could give you, Song, because I think it might disappear quite quickly. But
that's just impolite. I'm an investor in local business, don't you know? How many gaming houses and public houses, in fact, have I not spent my hard-earned money in? I'm a supporter of the local tradesmen, I'll have you know.
Of course you are. Of course you are. But
3,000 in debt.
if you get rid of them for good, then you can get the normal 200 gold job bonus. What do you say?
At some point, does our normal job bonus go up with experience?
I'd like to roll a persuasion check and see if I can get a bit higher.
You can try.
Uh-huh. I mean, 200 gold is nice, but, this is going to be an arduous trek. I feel like we should be compensated fairly for our efforts. Not to mention supplies.
Supplies. Supplies, she laughs. And says, look, you don't even need to leave Mortheim.
Well,
200. No more.
What about expenditures on the way? I mean, we're going to have to blend in after all. We're going to need some kind of money that we can play at the tables, surely.
No, you're not getting any money.
Do you have any idea of where the best place to start looking for these owners are?
Well, a few people have seen them in the marketplace. But they have been seen in a few different districts. Although the marketplace seems to be where they're most active. I've also heard they're in the warehouse district as well.
Well then, I say we start at the marketplace. We start now or first thing in the morning?
What time is it now?
It's sort of late evening.
Probably better to... these types tend to operate at night. I think that we've got a far better chance of actually finding them if we probably head off now rather than waiting till morning. Plus, I don't really have a thing for being murdered in my sleep.
How about we now just drop the act since it's kind of obvious? Song, where do you usually go?
Well, that's a difficult question. I mean...
no, seriously, gut the crap. We've already murdered in this bar tonight. Come on.
There's only so many times you can go to the same establishment. It's always a different place I go to. I mean, I'm a master of disguise and all, but they start to see through that when you're 7 foot tall with red skin and horns. It's kind of difficult to explain that,
As you're stammering through that, Lucille says, it sounds like you guys have an idea. I will see you later. And she wanders off.
Good night.
So I can lead them
sometimes
towards where I suspect we'll find the head of the gambling establishment.
You haven't seen her yourself. There's very few people who actually know what she looks like, according to rumor. You've heard numerous rumors about the fact that she has a beard, she has an eye patch, that she has a scar down the side of her face, that she has horns, that she's actually a demon. You hear lots of things.
Pirate.
Lots of different things that seem to go from quite normal to completely outlandish. So, yeah, it sounds like she keeps herself well hidden.
Well, I mean, we can go about this one of two ways. We can try to be sneaky and go around asking lots of questions, or we could just start killing off all of her employees that we find. Eventually, she will show herself to us.
I like the second option. As that way we at least get rid of some kind of scum.
Well, should I, just thinking. I don't really want to charge head on into this. I tell you what, let's just go. I'm sure they'll make themselves known to us. To be honest, if we move in the right direction, they're not shy about approaching us. So if you'd like, I can lead you towards where I was last at. I don't know if that would be any help.
How does one apply for credits at these places? How do you get a line of credit?
Well, I mean, it's all down to credentials, isn't it? I can just walk in, start talking to someone at the bar, just casually, just.
We watch you get shot.
Well, no, I mean, that's not how it works. It's just a few encouraging words which kind of persuade them to lend me some money, or play at the tables. You can acquire gold. I mean, people's wallets are so
How do you
it's not difficult to find a means to play.
How have you not woken up in an ice bath with only one of your kidneys?
Well, I guess. Yeah, starting point I think is the last.
Did, and if you guys hadn't have been here,
I think if it wasn't for us, you'd be slightly underhanded.
I feel I'm just playing the game. I mean, they're trying to rob us. I'm trying to rob them. It's not really, I have bad luck with the dice. That's all. You know how it is. You're sat there trying to do something, and suddenly you roll a 1, and it all goes to shit.
I think after we do this, we need an intervention.
I tell you what. Let's make our way.
Let's go to the last. Yeah, the last place you were.
Okay. I'm going to invoke the power of the DM to teleport us there, if that's okay. So I'm not sure where it is on this map.
Where were you last? So
Probably a riverboat.
yeah, probably. No, you kind of exhausted your welcome at the marketplace. So your last place was in the warehouse district, which is a bit run down. Not too many people go there late at night, so it's quite quiet. But yeah, that's where you were last. So we'll head over there.
Subtle ambient harmonica music in the background.
Misha and Bryn and Song. I don't know why it's dark. It shouldn't really be dark. Actually, no. Let's leave it like that. That's fine. Okay. Let's get rid of that. So, you guys up here in the warehouse district. Just about here. If it will let me ding you. There we go. There you are. Arrive in the warehouse district. It's just gone past dark, so everything's a bit dark. There's a couple of lanterns around, kind of keeping the street a little bit lit, but it's still very dark. Lots of shadows. Not very many people around. You do, however, see a guy leaning against the wall in front of you, using his dagger to pick his fingernails.
Is that this shadowy fellow?
It is, yes.
Alright. I would like to approach, but not too close. So let's go to half a square, because I know that drives you mad. I'd like to wave to the gentleman, if that's alright. And... why, DM? Why? Why must you obsessively move me into the
I'm doing a lot.
Be contained.
He
move here.
As you wave towards him, he kind of looks up, dagger still looking away, and smiles at you before going back to it.
See, they're friendly around here. They're friendly. We've nothing to worry about.
You hear that, and he says, I think you might have something to worry about, Song. A smile on his face, laughing as he says that.
This Dylan, my old friend, how are you? How on earth are you?
Dylan, huh? You must have forgotten. Oh well.
No? Draven? Darvin?
Roll. What should I roll for you remembering it? History? Yeah, roll history. Let's do that.
Penelope.
I pressed it, I promise. Oh.
Oh, okay. There's a hazy, very hazy memory of a night in the gambling house, but you can't quite grasp it.
Listen, David, we're looking for the girl who runs the gambling. Do you know where we'd find her?
Oh, you're looking for Surrender, are you?
That's right. Have you seen her around here?
That's funny. Oh, okay.
I'd rather find her than she found me. You know, I'm looking to clear my debt, of course.
Yes, yeah. I've heard you've racked up quite a lot.
Well, it's hardly a princely amount, you know. It's rather pales by comparison to some of the big spenders in there. But still, I'd like to straighten this out. She refused to accept any of my poetry. You see, so.
Ah, well, last time I saw you, you told me you'd broken some records, but
I was talking about spinning records, my friend. You know, I was
of course.
Exactly. I was records of how incredible and incredulous my stories are. These are tales that are priceless. How can you put a price on these kind of acoustic delights that I provide her with? Entertainment beyond means.
Sure.
I have a question. Actually, stranger, may I ask what your name is? So I don't refer you.
See, it took you. See, Song, this is all you need to do. You just need to actually ask. It would have been fine. I know how drunk you were last time. He turns to you and says, Ross von Wilhelm is the name.
Ross, my old friend. Of course.
Old friend, okay. Yep, I'll let you have that one, that's fine.
If you don't mind me assuming at the very least, but if he's racked up a debt, chances are he already has a bounty on him. How much is the bounty?
Whoa! I don't like what you're suggesting here. We're all friends here.
There have been murmurs. No bounty as of yet. She's just sending her men after them just now, but that might change. I'm assuming you dealt with the guys that have already come for you. This is why you're here now.
We haven't seen any. What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
We killed them, and we'll do the same to you unless you tell us where Celinda is.
My God!
Hey! I've got reasons to find Surrender as well. Don't you worry. If you help me, I'll help you. How about that?
Like a plan. I tossed him 10 gold pieces.
He catches them in his hand, looks at them for a second, and then says, I don't need money, but I'll take this anyway, and puts it in his pocket. He says, so, see this building behind me?
Aye.
There's one of their halls in the back of here. I've seen a few people coming in and out. And as he says that, you see a man who looks rather noble walking out. He looks rather sheepish before hurrying off down the street as fast as he can. Is there anything you want to do before he gets away?
My old friend.
I'm gonna hunter's mark him.
Okay.
Shoot him in the back.
No. It just makes tracking him so much easier.
Alright, so he hurries off. And away.
You know if there's like a secret knock to get back there? Or a password of sorts?
Well, it seems like they need to know your face. Or at the very least have heard of you.
Everyone's heard of me.
Well, not in that way. In the good way. Song.
Well, that's a good point. Listen, Rob, do you know any other ways into this,
Rob.
like a back door?
Ross.
Song. Song. I heard some things, which I'm kind of doubting now, honestly. I heard you were a master of disguise.
I am a master of disguise, my friend. I am.
Yes, you did tell me this, but I don't really believe it now, if I'm honest, after, speaking to you for a while. But might be an idea to give that a go. Either that, or we just storm the place and kill them all. That could be fun too.
Let me see what I've got in my pack. I'd like to open my pack and have a quick rummage around.
You dress up like the noble guy who just left.
Yeah, but I don't think I've got anything. I don't think I've got anything like that.
Speaking of which,
He's had an illusion of sorts, but I could be wrong.
can I start tracking the nobleman?
If you wish, yeah.
While he's doing that, can I peek my head in the door and get in here?
You can, yes.
I've got a wolf pelt on me. I could dress like a savage.
You've got your disguise kit.
I do have my disguise kit.
Something tells me that the more you look like you have money, the better chance we are to get in.
I throw the wolf pelt around my neck. Look fabulous.
Non-natural 20, because I get advantage.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, go on then. I'll try and disguise myself as best I can as a nobleman. Or as at least a wealthy person that doesn't look like, a tiefling.
So, Chrono, you know that he has headed off east, back towards the noble, the higher wealth area of housing, which is just north of the marketplace.
I'm tempted to follow.
Yeah, we could go after him and convince him to get us in, or we could just try going in on our own.
Would you rather go in and storm the place, or perhaps get a benefactor? Quote unquote.
A benefactor? What, you mean someone who's willing to give us money to go play?
Or at least their name.
You could just make up a name. That's the whole... I mean, just,
I agree.
Maybe.
I agree, we should just try to go in, and if it doesn't work out, then we can go try to find the noble guy.
Well, he's headed north.
How long before you don't know where he is anymore?
Another hour.
We have an hour, so to try. So half an hour to try, then a half an hour to catch up to him.
Okay. If one of you, if you want to go after him, you can.
Ross, what do you think?
Ross looks up and says, "Look, I don't like wasting time. So, if we just decide on something, I don't mind what, just something. I'll go along with it."
I'm gonna slowly walk in. So is there anything...
I'll stay out here. If you guys start being murder hobos, one, they haven't seen me.
Oh, and I'll walk in. I'll walk in as well.
They announce you like they do with those fancy people coming into building.
Well, no, this just
only
looks
if
like
they know you.
this just looks like an old warehouse to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. More often than not, these are quiet places. They don't want to announce everyone who comes in. It attracts the wrong kind of crowd. Who's this guy, by the way? He's just chilling out over here.
He pays you no mind whatsoever. He kind of looks over his shoulder towards you. Just goes back to his work. It seems as though he probably sees random people walking into this warehouse quite a lot.
Are these stairs that go up or down?
Up.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the front door. Roger, you're not coming in with us. I thought you were part of this.
Ross looks up, shakes his head, and starts to walk slowly through with you.
Yeah, there we go. I'm running out of our names.
But you sure he's still going to stand outside and keep guard?
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, as you come towards that door, Bryn, you see a man standing in the back room, wearing the same kind of uniform as the guys you killed earlier. What do you do?
I don't move right now. I just turn the song and I say, "Guy around the corner. I think that you should go talk to him."
Well, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Hang on.
Have you used your disguise kit, by the way?
No, I should probably do that now.
Yeah, if you just click roll on
Probably
that.
move out of the doorway.
I mean, I can still go chat to him. It's not a problem. Where's my disguise kit?
The bottom
Where's my
left
disguise kit?
of your items.
Disguise kit, okay.
Okay, yeah, you look like
Natural 20.
the noblest man who ever was noble. And they couldn't tell you apart at all, ever.
Okay.
Walking behind him like his servant.
So I'd like to, I'd like to walk straight into the room then.
Okay. Ross walks in behind as well. His head's kind of down, hood up, as he walks in. The guy in the room looks up as you come in, Song.
Okay.
And you see his eyes light up as he sees you. He goes, "Good evening, sir. Would you, care to wager some coin this evening?"
Of course, I've travelled a long way to wager some coin. Yeah, please escort me to the nearest high rollers table immediately.
You see him, he turns, and there's like a small indent in the wall, which he reaches into and pushes, and you see the stone move slowly, revealing a staircase.
Ooh.
All right.
He moves over and says, "Right this way, sir."
Okay, is he like going to lead us down the staircase or?
He's not. He's standing beside it just now.
Okay. Very
Um,
good. I'd like to give him 1 gold piece.
He takes it graciously and bows his head slightly.
Down the stairs we go.
Feisha, will you be joining them or are you staying up here? He's just running around.
I forgot I was on mute. Yep, no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna start following the nobleman.
You're gonna start following Nobleman instead? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, we will have the first splitting up ever. Alright, so you guys come into a lovely place. I will just bring you to right now. So Bryn is there, and Song is there, and Ross von Wilhelm is there as well. Let's reveal area, and there you all are.
Aha.
We'll just need to move you about a little bit so you're not in walls, etc.
Oh man. Great.
So, damn it, Fred. No. A nobleman, as you come down the stairs, another nobleman seems to be heading up the way and disappears through the
Trip
door.
him as he goes by.
Let's give him a nod. Let's give him a polite nod. Say nothing.
But yeah, as you come down, you see another guard wearing the same attire at the there's like an opening in front of you which leads towards what you see a bar, tavern-y type area. What do you do?
Well, there's 2 guards there. Is that right?
There
Only
is
one.
one guard, and Ross, and
Oh, sorry. Of course, it's because he doesn't have a name. I would just like to nod to the guard and then just walk straight past him. To be honest,
all right, yeah, he lets you go straight past
dealing
and
with this
into
riffraff.
the room.
I start talking to the guard, and I just ask him, my liege that just walked through would like to talk to somebody about participating in a high rollers table.
Hmm. He kind of looks at you a bit funny and says, "All the tables here are high rollers," and then gives you a scoff and goes back to looking towards the stairs.
Gerald, stop associating with the hired help.
Right away, sir. Right away.
Right. Let's make our way through into the back here. Is this guy a guard?
So
as
yeah, as
well?
you go through that door, you get hit with like a waft of peaceweed and a few other smoky things. The room's it doesn't seem to have very good ventilation, and it's very very smoky. There's lots of people around the different tables with cards and different checkers and all sorts of things. And it seems quite cramped to you as well. There's not much room in here, but everyone seems quite content.
Okay, I would like to join this table. Doop.
Okay.
And then just kind of lean in across the way and go, Good evening. You know, I'm looking for someone. I don't know if you can help.
The two of them look up. They're slightly bleary-eyed. They've got some checkers type things in front of them. And they seem to be playing a game where they need to try and get the most of their colour on the board while taking the other colours.
Hello.
So they
So they're
kind of
playing
look up.
Risk.
Maybe. They kind of look up and say, there's not really anyone here like that. We just come here to play games, make some money maybe. You know, kind of just let our hair down where no one else can, none of the common rabble can see what we're up to.
I know exactly what you mean. There's nothing worse than trying to play a game with some unwashed, smelly commoner like latching over you, you know. You can only imagine what they're thinking with you having money and all. You know, desperate to rob you, mug you. Ugh, disgusts me.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. Roll deception.
Deception.
While he's doing that, I'm going to start talking to the bartender.
Okay. He kind of looks up and smiles broadly at you, saying, "What can I get you, Squire?"
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a crit fail. Okay, yeah, you lady sitting across from you looks up, kind of squints at you for a second and says, Are you sure you're not from the common rabble yourself?"
My dear lady, I'm insulted.
He kind of shakes her head and says, "I suggest you leave the table. I do not deal with the likes of you."
Oh wow. Let me just see what I've got in my pack.
I order an ale from the bartender, and I tell him the nice place you have here. Who runs this place?
Well, if you don't already know, then I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, really. Most people who come down here already know exactly who they're dealing with. Miss Kiana. Whoops. The
Flipping 10 gold, saying
uh,
I heard nothing.
Okay. Roll persuasion with advantage. Okay, that's a crit.
Oh,
Yeah, he says, "Oh yeah, I just remembered. Thorenda Kiana. Yeah, she runs all of these. I've never seen him myself. He I don't think anyone who's worked for her has ever actually met her. Not any of us lower end people anyway. Um, but I did hear that she does move around the different gambling dens and mingles with the people there. There's no one actually knows what she looks like, so she kind of keeps an eye on people from there. Although I think she does have one other base type place. I used to work at the one in the marketplace, and there was a room behind the bar. There's a desk in there. I don't know what it's for. I never saw anyone in there, but none of the guards or anyone would ever let anyone in.
oh. Runs a nice place. Is
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
there usually any trouble down here?
Mm,
To break out or anything like that?
some people get a bit rowdy after a few drinks or drags of the peace weed, but nothing the guards can't usually handle. I say guards, they're kind of, he kind of whispers this bit. He's like they're kind of thugs, but you know they keep the rabble out. And then he kind of looks back down and looks over towards the guard at the door and hopes he didn't hear him.
Oh, good sir. I won't keep you from your work. I will let you on your day.
He nods and goes back to what he was doing. Alright. So, we skip over Vesha. Vesha, you managed to follow this nobleman back to... He's walking down one of the streets of the noble district. Seems to be coming closer towards the housing area. What do you want to do?
Still kind of stealthily, but follow.
Okay. You see him come towards the sort of front gate of a large house and fumble with some large keys.
At this point, I'm going to walk up to him and going, excuse me, sir.
He turns around, dropping the keys on the floor. What do you want?
I don't mean to alarm you. Though I think we have a mutual interest in one of your hobbies, shall we say.
You're one of those rabble from outside the gambling house, aren't you?
Technically, another rebel from a different part of a different continent.
He looks at you and kind of squints. Like, oh, okay.
Not even... But don't you worry, I'm not common. Anyway. You go there to have fun and occasionally earn money, correct?
Perhaps.
What say you if I went to one of these establishments and earned money for you?
Does it look like I need money?
No, but I think you're more the kind of person who'd rather have a bit of edge over the other noble folks around here. Would you rather someone who'd go in there and... So let's say you swindle them because you know their tells. They're more likely to give what kind of tells they have to somebody they don't know to try and prove that they're better.
You see him kind of mulling it over his head. You roll persuade, please. Okay, yeah. He kind of thinks it over for a minute and says, yes, I think that would be good. Here is how much? 200. Here, take 200 gold. And he pings out his purse. It's a humongous purse. It's ridiculous. And he hands it to you. Says, right, I expect this doubled.
Yes, sir.
Swear. Someone's ears are twitching.
Vaisha will give a very formal, very polite, sort of respectful curtsy and be on our way.
Okay. The guy picks up his keys, whistling to himself, seeming quite happy, and heads into his house. Right, let's go back. Song. What are you up
But
to?
I am posh, I tell you.
They are now completely ignoring you. They haven't even acknowledged your presence for like the last 5 minutes.
I'd like to reach into my pack and pull out a pewter diadem.
Okay.
And then, like, wave it around in the air, like a mad thing would if he was piss drunk. Like, look at this! If I was common, would I have one of these?
Let me see.
It's not. Sure.
Let me see. See how smart or noble is. Intelligence or wisdom? I wonder. Go for intelligence.
Intelligence is more like book learning. Wisdom's more like common sense, I guess. So
Yeah, it's supposed to be wisdom.
Probably more.
Mm-hmm.
You could do either. I mean.
Okay, the wisdom's higher, so that's fine. We'll do that. Now 14 is a +1 or is that +2? I can't remember. +2. Okay. $15. Okay. She looks at you while you're waving it around, and kind of squints at it for a second and says, "That's pewter. That's barely worth anything. Put that rubbish away."
What are
and
you
leave this
talking
table.
about? This is the highest quality silver. I'll have you know. Sure, it's a bit scuffed up, just kind of wiping it off in my jacket.
Mhm.
It's like, but this is good quality.
Okay, roll persuade. Yes, background. What were you saying?
I cast light on it from the corner.
All right. Okay. Okay. You got advantage on your persuasion.
Yeah. Yeah.
She scoffs at you and says, "Oh, your parlor tricks will not work here."
Frustrated. So frustrating.
What do you do now?
I'm like, all right, so, what have I got? What else have I got? Aha, that might do it. So I go, fine. Clearly, madam, you're far more wise than I gave you credit for. Your face does not portray the hidden intellect, the depth of your knowledge beneath.
She's gonna roll an intelligence check to see if she realizes how much you're insulting her right now. She does not know you're insulting her. She kind of smells to herself. Of course, yes.
Maybe this will change your mind. So I've got the leather coin purse still from last time. So if we assume there's a considerable amount, there's at least enough coin in there to make it look like it's a full purse.
Okay.
I'd just like to drop it on the table in front of me. How about a wager?
She looks up and says, well, I do believe wagers are why we're all here. Okay. What is it?
Well, how about I try and guess the name of someone in the bar.
She laughs. She says, well, how do I know you haven't been here before?
Ask around, see if anyone recognizes me.
He looks around and shouts, "Anyone seen this guy? This guy over here?" No? Everyone kind of looks up. Without paying too much attention, they kind of all go, no, and then go back to what they were doing. He looks around and goes, alright, okay.
Okay. How about, let's see what I've got. Just quickly see. How about that man over there that's quietly shifting around the side of the table?
You see Ross quietly smile to himself. The noblewoman looks over and says, I've never seen him here either. Roll a deception.
Okay. Please don't be a critical fail. Come on. Oh god.
Cool. No, not him. Not him. I haven't seen him before either, so you could tell me his name was anything.
Alright, let me see what else. Let me see what I've got.
You can tell she is finding this all very amusing.
Oh god, damn it. This is really difficult. Let me see what I've got. Come back.
Chinese.
Chinese.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, how about this? I will leave the money on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you will go and find someone of your choosing, and I'll try and guess their name. Okay? This way you get to pick the person. There'll be no one near the table. I can't take the money. It's, and if I get it wrong, it's yours. How about that lady in the corner, for example? Anyone. Pick whoever you like.
You see her turn. Looking. She says, how about this man sitting right next to me?
No. That's unfair. We need to... he could take the money and run.
Or we could just all stand here and you could tell me his name.
Shit. Okay, I would like to use suggestion on this man.
Alright.
What I would like to do is say, you, sir, absolutely do not, and then start casting suggestion, and say, tell me your name.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. What's your spell DC?
13.
Oh, passes. He looks at you and says, why would I do that?
You look like a Henry. I'm not going to lie.
What can I roll for luck? Now this would be like roll a 1d1000. If you get 1,000, then you're right.
Go back up to the bartender and I ask for another beer.
The woman reaches over, grabs the coin first. You've lost however much gold you had in that.
200, right.
Suddenly, my idea seems pretty damn good now, doesn't it?
So, I'd like to go back to the bar.
Yep.
And when I go back to the bar, let me just quickly update, because what did I use there? I've used suggestion once. That's fine.
We don't get to a
So
fight.
whilst I'm at the bar, I'd like to use Unseen Servant to go and retrieve the coin purse.
Can you do that?
Why not?
I'm trying to think if it can actually steal stuff.
So while Woozle's
The servant can perform simple tasks, like fetching things.
I don't know if it knows how to be sneaky.
But if the coin purse is just on the table, he can just fetch it.
But it'll be floating in midair.
I am not concerned. Why do you think Song Woozleton's being chased at the minute?
I'm gonna roll perception for the noble, funnily enough. See if she notices a floating
Coin purse returning itself to its rightful owner.
Mm-hmm.
While he does that, I'm gonna walk by her and trip and accidentally spill some of my beer on her.
Okay. Fair enough.
That Bryn's gonna be incriminated, yeah!
You see her jump up and shout at you. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Do you know who I am?
No, I'm sorry, my lady. Can I get you a drink? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You better.
I hurry off to go get a drink, and hopefully that was enough time for the coin purse to be carried away.
I'll give it advantage, shall we say. Um,
She would have disadvantage. She get. I don't know how it works.
yeah, she'll get disadvantage. That. Oh, that's a good thing. 7. Okay. She doesn't notice this coin purse, and if she did notice it, she would just think it might be a side effect of the few different things. She may have been smoking / drinking / sniffing / whatever else she's been doing tonight. Weasel.
So I'd like to. I'm just updating my spells to make sure that I'm keeping track of things.
While Song is sitting at the bar, I fill him in on what the bartender told me about the room in the market district, but I do so in kind of a hushed voice.
I would like to fill Brynn in a hushed voice about how I've got my money back.
Bryn knows fine well how you got your money back.
I just look at him pointedly, saying, "We will talk about this later."
Bartender, if I can guess your name, can I get a free drink?
He looks up and says, "Look, mate, are you sure you've not had enough time here?"
How about I guess how many toes you have? You look like a burly fellow who's lost a few.
I think we should go to the market district.
Oh, well, alright, fine. This isn't over, bartender!
You see him shake his head as you make your way out.
Okay, let's leave.
Beisha, you've just about made your way back to the warehouse district by now. As they
At this
make
point,
their way.
Can I just say I've also changed clothes slightly into traveler's clothes?
Okay.
I mean, I'm still wearing my armor, but...
Wait, that's the wrong one.
It's a very sickly looking...
There we go.
backwards.
Ross follows you out. A little bit behind you.
Okay.
He if you look at him, he doesn't look overly impressed, to say the least.
Should look damn impressed.
Alicia and
I got all my money back. It was incredible.
Aisha has a huge grin on her face.
just shaking my head. Aisha. Song should never go in those places ever again.
What are you talking about? A man's got to make a living.
You don't guess how many toes a person has to make a living.
Well, it's usually 10, to be fair.
Okay, I bet you 200 gold. I've earned more money out here than you've earned from when you were in there.
That's... I'll take that bet.
Sweet, I've already made 200 gold.
What? Well, we haven't... How? I've not paid you yet.
Shakes out other thing with 200 gold. Shake, 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 shake.
You had that before.
Well,
Takes out other coin purse. Shake, 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 shake.
Song did win his 200 gold back.
But now he's on 0.
He's not on 0.
He's on 0.
Why is he on 0? I thought he got his
He
200
lost
gold
200
back.
and then he got 200 back.
Yeah, so he technically won 200 also.
I would like to use a persuasion check on Vesha, please.
Okay.
I would like to persuade her that this lovely silver diadem is... is it something...
Still has light on.
Rachel's gonna turn around and look at Ross. So how much did he earn?
Ross turns and says, "Look, you guys' internal politics are nothing to do with me. I'm just here to take down the gamblers."
There you go. That's good.
Okay. What do you roll against that? Perception
Insight?
or insight? Yeah, one or the other. Whichever one you want.
Fail. Critical fail.
Yes.
To be fair, I can also turn around and say to this that player roles are really determined by other players, so I don't have to believe you one way or the other or roll for it.
That's sad. That's not fun.
But it's more fun when we do it by the rules.
It is,
Unless
but
you have
it
like
is-
Well,
Glacier's just gonna sort of look and go, whatever. Just sort of like, I'm not gonna bother continuing this any further.
Okay,
enough.
so we heard. So I fill Vasha in about the market district and the room behind the bar. I think that's our best bet. And we should go there and try to get in that room.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Probably a good idea. I mean, I do have to double this extra gold I've been given by another one.
You see Ross look up
Well, you
as you do this, and he says, "Finally, something productive," and he heads off towards the marketplace before anyone else has any chance to say anything.
Ray, wait up for us!
Dun, dun, dun.
I forgot to ask the damn nobleman's name.
I have a lot of names beginning with R now, if you need some.
That was in Skype.
Maybe.
All
Damn it,
right.
Reynard.
So it's very late. Very, very late. It's almost sunup as you guys head towards marketplace.
Should we just get some sleep for now?
I think that might be a good idea.
Okay. You guys go and have a long rest.
I have my spells back. Yay.
Is anyone keeping watch or anything like that? That's where are you going to sleep?
Adventurers Guild?
Fair enough. Yep, everyone has bed there, so you can go back there and have a nap.
Hey, should we keep watch?
At the Adventurers Guild. Should be okay.
Hey, should be. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still a half elf, so I don't need the entire 8 hours of sleep, so I can still spend
And
like
I
4 hours watching over Boozleton there.
I think we should be fine. I'm not gonna take a watch.
Okay. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, no, Vaisha will have as much sleep as is needed, and then spend the rest of the night outside of Boozleton's door.
So this is for when everyone's asleep. Okay. This is for when you're awake. Oh. Vaisha, roll perception. Good thing that wasn't a disadvantage. Right, where are you all?
Now we're in the
Oh, we're back in the bar.
You are back in the bar, apparently. Where are the beds? They're upstairs, but I haven't done it upstairs. So you're over here somewhere.
Going down for breakfast.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, Vaisha, you hear a commotion downstairs. Late at night, just coming towards sort of mid-morning. What do you do?
I creep my way down and try to see what's going on.
Okay. Roll. What are we
Stealth.
rolling? Stealth. Yes. $13 stealth. Okay.
I am nothing if not consistent.
That is true. It's very true. Right. As you come down the stairs, you see. What do you see? You see. They don't actually have red X's on them, but
the dead rise again.
yep. You see a couple of thugs wander into the Adventurers Guild, making quite a lot of noise as they go. You're ready to not understand anything. Good job, Icy. How you did? Yeah, so yeah, you see these two guys wandering in. They're making a show of knocking over a few tables and chairs and things like that on their way in. What do you do?
I sneak my way back up.
Alright, they don't see you. You continue to hear commotion downstairs, which kind of
I'm
dies
going-
down.
I'm going to knock on the guildmaster's door.
Okay. This could be fun. What should we do? Alright, you see a bleary-eyed Lucille in a nightie come to the door. She opens the door and says, "What do you want?"
Just bringing it to your attention, ma'am, but there are people downstairs flipping over tables and trying to wreck the place by the looks of things.
And you're sure it's not just a couple of drunken adventurers?
If they were drunken adventurers, they'd probably be asleep on the table and not trying to flip things over.
Roll persuade.
I roll perception to see if the loud commotion woke me up.
Okay.
I don't see why I'm really persuading there, but
You're trying to persuade her that it's not just a couple of adventurers being idiots. Because that happens quite a lot.
they're in black robes. I don't know any other adventurers that wear black robes.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll give you advantage for that. But that's still not quite enough. She kind of says, if they're not hurting anyone, we'll just tidy it in the morning. Those tables are pretty sturdy. I got them made so they wouldn't break just by getting flipped over.
Fair enough, ma'am, but I just thought at the very least it would be worth bringing to your attention.
Alright. I'm going back to bed. She just closes the door.
I'm now going to Boozleton.
Okay.
I have advantage on perception.
That's not quite enough, fortunately, to hear the commotion.
23?
Oh, you get. Oh, yes. Wait, do you have your shield on you when you're sleeping?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would sleep with it like a teddy bear.
It's your safety blanket.
Oh, so sweet.
Should I let you sleep with a shield and not be exhausted in the morning? How big is it, I wonder? Let me think.
No idea.
Kind DM, maleficent DM. Kind DM, maleficent DM.
Okay. It's a sentient shield and it bashes you in the head as it hears a noise. You wake up. It stays on a shelf above you when you sleep in the Adventurers Guild, and it somehow falls off the shelf and bashes you in the head.
Nice.
You then hear the noise downstairs.
Alright, I take a minute to put my armor on.
What kind of armor do you have? You got heavy
kinda
armor,
gives
don't
me
you?
just yeah, scale.
Yeah. That might take a
It'll take me
while.
a minute.
Where's Don and Doff? I can never remember where that is.
I have no idea. I didn't know that was a thing.
Scale takes about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, I think it'd take 10 minutes. I have a funny
put on.
feeling.
Boozleton!
What?
Alright, well, then I'm not going to put my armor on. I'm just going to walk out of the hallway
Fair enough.
They're here.
They're here.
with just my shield.
Just your shield. And your underoos.
Yes.
But yeah, no, your romantic interest from the bar from earlier. The ones in black are here for you again.
Me? Have I been woken up now?
Yeah, Fisher came in and woke you up.
Okay.
I'd
They're
rather,
here
you
for-
be, I'd rather you be awake when they tried to kill you.
Oh, they've not come to my room or anything. Can you not
No,
just send
they're
them
down-
away?
They're downstairs, and if one knows what we look like, they know what we all look like.
But they haven't found me yet. I don't think you're understanding the situation. If they've seen you, I'm still in bed.
But it's also only a matter of time before they come up and start going through every door.
Okay. Okay, hang on.
Would you rather be awake and able to stab them, or still sleeping while they coup de grace you?
I would rather be asleep. But I'll get up.
You coward.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on, I'm getting up.
I'll make my way down the stairs.
Okay. Roll stealth if you want to be stealthy. Or if you just
Yeah.
go down, that's fine.
Just going to walk down to my underoos and my shield.
Fair enough.
What's the armor class on that?
I have no idea. I get +2 because my shield, so 12?
We also get it for your...
Dexterity
And-
bonus.
Oh yes, yeah, dexterity, isn't it? What's your dexterity bonus?
2.
So you're 14. Your armor class.
Sweet. I mean, alright.
Okay, as you come downstairs, the two guys have they flipped over a couple tables, wrecked a couple chairs. It doesn't look like they were looking for someone. It looks like they were just trying to make a mess.
You there, what are you doing?
You see him look up a bit startled. Says, "We're gonna wreck all this stuff until you bring Song to us. Or pay
Who's
his
this
debt."
song person you speak of?
Roll persuade. Song's hiding in the back room, apparently.
I'm gonna be upstairs, but I don't know how to put myself
Just
upstairs.
stay where you are, that's fine.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, on the stairs is fine, I'll say that's upstairs. If only you had advantage, but you don't. Looks at you and says, "We know he's part of this guild. Bring him down."
Well, the choice is yours. Do you want to keep going along this path and die, or leave now?
Or forever hold your peace.
I'd like to shout down the stairs if that's okay.
You can, yeah?
Bren, tell him I'm not here!
He says he's not here. Can I take a message?
You see him slowly moving forward.
Can I start sneaking down the stairs?
Okay, roll stealth. Okay, you sneak down the stairs successfully.
Get my bow out. Hunter's mark one of them.
I'm gonna ready a spell in case they move any closer.
Okay.
See, they're just gonna see my hand light up in flames
Oh.
as I tell them, "I told you not to come any closer."
Roll intimidation. Okay. Yep. The two guys, you see them kind of waver and back up a little bit as they see the flame pop up in your hands, and you threaten them. They say, "Look, all we want is Song, and then we'll leave. We don't need to we don't need to do that fire thing."
Can I angle it so it looks as if it's coming from overhead Bren? To land the arrow right between their feet and all they hear is just go. Because I'm not aiming to hit them.
Okay, yeah, you can aim it in between them, that's fine.
Yeah, it's more of a warning shot.
One shot, yeah, okay. Roll intimidation as well.
And
do
get
it
advantage?
with advantage, yeah.
Woohoo.
Oh, he didn't even need the advantage. Okay, they see this arrow land between them, and they look at each other, and then turn around, shouting, "We will get him. He's not going to get away from us," as they run out
They're
of
running away.
the
I'm
guild.
yelling after them. "Tell your boss lady if she wants him, come get him herself."
And they disappear off.
Damn it.
And they're all gone.
That arrow had their name on them. I was aiming for their ankle.
Hello, Vesha. Why are you on the staircase?
I'm just gonna
You say
walk past the song and go, just put my clothes on.
Why are you naked, Bren? Dear God, go get some clothes on, man.
I have to choose between the shield covering the front or the back, and I just walk away.
Oh,
Veisha pushes
it's
you
a
off the
mess
stairs.
down here.
Veisha pushes you off the stairs as she walks back up. I'm going back to bed for a few hours.
I should have had full health by now anyway, so I can.
You haven't slept 8 hours yet.
Have I not?
Nope.
So does it count as a spell slot if I lit my hand on fire but I didn't use this?
No.
spell?
That was an intimidation tactic, that's fine. Where's the dual-wielding ninja that drops from the ceiling and destroys them? He was off on holiday that day, unfortunately.
Why does Icy Falcon hate us? What have we done?
In fairness,
No, I
no.
think he wanted to
Both
destroy
my short
bad
swords, both my short swords were sheathed. I'm not
Alright.
stealthy enough to be a ninja.
That's true.
But
If Song had taken the invisibility spell, he could have made you an invisible ninja, but not today. So, you guys head to bed.
Gameplay question.
Hmm?
Gameplay question.
Yes.
Do we still get experience like we would have killed them if we successfully make them run away?
No.
Really? Sorry, this is me probably backseat GMing, which I'm not.
Do it anyway, it's fine.
Wait, you just have to defeat the encounter. You don't necessarily need to kill them to defeat an encounter.
Ah. Okay, maybe you do. Maybe I'll
Figure
decide
out
to roll
later.
later on.
Just
You might
wondering.
just get half. We'll find out at the end of
Okay.
this. Alright, so you guys all head to bed. Have your kip. Nothing else happens for the night. It is the next mid-morning, shall we say, because you went to bed pretty late. What do you do in the morning?
Come down and I order breakfast.
Okay,
Whoever serves breakfast.
you get a bowl of slop. Om nom
I'm
nom.
gonna help. I'm gonna help tidy up first and then have breakfast.
Alright. Do. Bonk. No, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, Lucille comes down the stairs after a while, looks at the mess, makes a face, and then goes back upstairs again. Yes, you guys
told you
have.
so.
You see that as she heads back upstairs, your turn towards you and say, "Well, maybe you'd be a bit more persuasive next time," and then disappears.
Just a look at Bryn and just a knowing look at Bryn.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, whenever your song is ready,
I'm ready.
we should head to the Market District.
As you moonwalk out, Bryn.
Yes. Backward.
And
Where's
Visha walks
Ross?
like a crab.
Crab people, crab people. Walk like crab.
Ross not sleep at the Adventurers Guild with us?
Hmm?
Ross, the
No.
other guy.
He disappeared off. So, it's mid-morning. It's a market day. So,
What's
You
being
guys-
sold?
all the things. This is pretty much the main center of commerce for Mortheim. So, pretty much anything you want to find, you usually will.
Can I go to the same shopkeeper as last time and buy 10 arrows?
That was the Adventurers Guild. You can do that before you leave, though.
Yep, can I do that?
Yes.
Do I still have the same discount?
No. You can try and convince them again.
Nice try though.
Can I try to find somebody who has flammable liquid?
You can?
I don't know if it's a vial of oil or what it would be. Where it would be.
Yeah, you can get oil if you want it.
You can always buy whiskey.
I want it to stick on something. Which is oil.
How much is oil actually? Let me think.
1 silver piece, I think. Or a clay flask.
Yeah, that'll do.
Buy 5 of those.
Okay. Put it in your inventory.
Can I get some fancy looking clothing?
Yeah, there's a tailor. There's one by the Adventurers Guild who's just kind of more adventure-y type clothing. But there is another one who is in the marketplace.
Yep, this one
You
is
can-
specifically for social activity.
Okay. Yep, you can go and talk to her.
Woo!
Fish is a rogue, Bryn is a cleric, and Song is a bard.
No, I'm a ranger.
Yes, you're a ranger, sorry. My bad. Yes. I keep thinking you're a rogue because you always sneak everywhere and be sneaky, but you're not.
I just have really good dexterity.
And yes, I am the game master. The god of this world. I create and destroy with my will.
Well, you create, I destroy.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
It's true.
Alright, so you guys arrive in the marketplace. You can get yourself some fine clothing, whatever you like.
How much does
As
that
you
cost?
head towards the tailor, she's on the far end of the market square. You come across the mayor, who you haven't met before, Mayor Castor. If you want to move over this way a little bit. Make them go in and die. They might get a boss at some point, depending on how they play. Technically, the entire city is a dungeon at the moment. Weasel, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I've lost my character, to be honest.
You're
I'm
on top
over
of
there.
a barrel.
Am I? I'm not on mine. I'm not on mine. I'm right behind Bryn.
Oh. Did I make two of you?
Yeah, he's right behind me.
Wow, there's two of you.
So many woozles.
Go away that weasel. You're an imposter weasel. So, Vesha. You see Mayor Castor walking through at the marketplace with a couple of the mayoral guards with him. Is there anything you want to do?
I will politely just sort of curtsy, as is the tradition of,
Okay.
my own land.
Yeah, you see him kind of give you a nod as he goes past, and then he heads. He seems like he's just kind of surveying his town.
Good, because most of Welsh, no one's looking, I'm just marking him.
You mark him?
It doesn't show up, it's great!
Boop. The mayor is marked.
Just the entire creepy thing of, I know where you live, so it's the rest of the town.
Everyone knows where he lives.
He's there. The mayor's house.
Yep. Alright, Vesha. You head towards Taylor. He's over on the right hand side. Just some very nice clothing. She obviously made them for herself. And
Walk up to the mayor.
let's see.
75
Put a-
GP in this.
Yeah, I put a link in.
Yes, that's how much it is then.
But that's 3.5 though.
Oh,
That's what?
The link that,
the link I put in.
yeah, it's 3.5.
Oh.
I walk up to the mayor and start talking to him.
Okay. Mayor kinda he does not like being stopped. What do you say?
Hello, mayor.
So I heard that there was some trouble in town with rather scrupulous behind-the-scenes activities.
You see him kind of look at you. He says, I don't know what you're talking about. Our guards are very scrupulous in their rooting out of illegal behavior in our fair city.
So the room that I was in the warehouse district last night, that doesn't bother you at all.
Well, if you report it to the guard, I'm sure they will investigate. But I do not have time for such frivolous matters.
I was hoping that instead of worrying all the guards about it and taking them away from their other duties, we could take care of this ourselves and then perhaps find a way to gain a certain monetary favor after we took care of it.
Oh, I see. You're looking for money. Ah,
Aren't
of
we all?
course, of course. Well, I'm not one for hiring mercenaries. If somebody needed a job done, I'm sure we would do it through the Adventurers Guild. I'm not one for hiring any person who comes up to me while I'm doing my rounds. I suggest you
Here, I
go
thought
and
you were
speak
a
to
man
them.
of the people.
Well, I'm a man for the people, not of the people. You understand?
You wouldn't want to help somebody out if they needed some money in exchange for a favor they might do for you.
That depends on the favor.
I already named what we are gonna do, but if you need something else done,
I have a guard for doing that.
obviously
Anything
you're
else?
not doing very well.
Well, maybe you should speak to them about that. I can't find noble clothing anywhere in here.
I was trying to stall long enough for you to find it, but I'm out of.
If you want, Rachel will walk back, and I'm going to use one of my traits here.
Okay.
Because background trait that I chose is Far Traveller.
Right.
My accent, mannerism, figures of speech, and even my appearance all mark me as foreign.
Right.
Like, basically, travelling companions, noble lords, scholars, merchant princes, to name a few things, might be interested in talking to me and hearing about where I'm from.
Okay. So what do
I
you
am
do?
distraction. So I'm gonna walk back to Mayor Castor and in a quiet an accent go, excuse me, Mayor Castor, if you don't mind us walking and talking, I'm quite new to your city and I'm quite new to this continent. Would you mind talking about your fair city to someone as not as well versed in this?
Yes, I can see that. Yes, where are you from, my dear?
I'm from the Kingdom of Shale, much to the southwest.
Ah, yes, Shale, yes. I haven't met anyone from there from 10 years. How is Shale? Is it still?
We're doing fine. A bit of a civil unrest due to one of our monarchs dying quite recently.
Sorry to hear. Well, welcome to our fair city nonetheless. As you can see, this is our main market, our hub, if you will. We sell everything you could ever need for adventuring or sending back to loved ones, if you wished.
Subtle distraction is subtle, guys.
Could I see anything of value on the mayor?
Yes.
Could I roll a sleight of hand check?
Oh, yes. Are you guys trying to get thrown in prison? Because
what things on the mayor can I see that look easy, to grab?
To be fair, at least I have an alibi. You guys are screwed.
Well, they don't know I'm with him.
Is there anything that's... Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Is there anything that's, like a coin purse hanging from his belt, or like key to the city, or something like that?
he has a medallion. It's quite a large one around his neck. It has quite a large chain.
God, how the hell am I gonna sleight of hand that off his head?
You tell me.
I tell you what, no. I tell you what. Let me do this instead. I'm gonna charm person on him.
Okay.
Wow, man.
Level 1 or 2?
Level 1. Aha.
And that is a wisdom save, isn't it?
I believe so.
Ability check.
Mayor Caster.
Do you have a full character sheet built for him?
Yes. Wisdom saving throw. There we go. Oh, he nope.
Well, he's not charmed.
He is not charmed.
Now that I have your attention, Mayor, uh, may I suggest that you consider hiring us?
I suggest you leave me alone. The three of you have warned my patience then.
Can I not use power of suggestion, or is that too quick after failing a charm?
Yeah.
I was actually quite interested in the conversation. I'm just a random person here.
Well.
I was willing to walk and talk, not to stop him.
Well, he looks at Brennan's song and says, "Well, you two can leave me be. I've had enough of you, my dear. Why don't we walk, and we can talk some more about this fair city."
Let's.
So you guys head off. Is there actually anything else you want to hear, or will we just kind of skirt around that while you disappear off?
We go around.
Follow
I'm the
behind
obvious
closely.
distraction.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say the noble clothing costs 50 gold. If you want that later on, by the way.
Done.
What do the other two ruffians want to do?
Ruffians?
Ruffians.
How dare you? Man, we haven't really learned anything, have we? So the whole point of us like ambushing the mayor was just to try and get money out of him. Is that right?
I was hoping to get paid for what the job we're about to do anyway. But that did not work out so well.
I wanted to get information, so in case I learn anything useful for a later date.
Okay.
Makes sense.
What shall we see? So you have a good. Actually, roll. What should we roll? What should we roll for our conversation to see how much you get? Let's just roll persuade. Let's do that. Cool.
Do I have
yeah.
advantage? 'Cause
You do have advantage because of your trait. So at 16, you now know the names and where the general location of where they live, of the main people in the city, like the people it's good to know, in order to get some sort of thing through to the mayor quite easily, or somewhat like people of influence, shall we say.
at the end of the conversation, and after it's obvious he wants to be by himself, Facia will go, as is per customs back in jail. You didn't have to do this, and I want to thank you for it. It's not a bribe, it's not anything but clear. Please, here, at least accept this money as a thank you, and hand him 16 gold.
He takes it and hands it off to the captain behind him and gives you a nod and kisses your hand, if you allow it, and then walks off.
Yep, Facia will then walk off. It's like, I still don't know where he is. He's been hunter's mark, it's great.
He disappears off.
Alright. Well, I think we've figured out all we can from the mayor. I think we should make our way to that market district gambling place.
You, while Vacia the way talking to the mayor, Ross walks up to you, says, I see you guys are up to your usual tricks. So...
By usual, you mean solving the world's problems all in a day?
No, I mean shenanigans trying to get money off people.
Well, tomato, tomato.
He says, right, have we got any leads since last night?
Oh.
Well, we know the girl's name now, don't we?
You knew the girl's name from the beginning.
Well, I knew the girl's name from the beginning, but you guys didn't.
Well, no, I found it out from the bartender.
Right.
I probably just found it out from the mayor.
Yes, and we know that there's a secret office, and that's where I think we're gonna try to head.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys heard it was down in the... wherever I put it. Let's have a look. The southeast of the market.
This area right here that looks like pots on a rug, is that a noodle stand? Because it looks like a noodle stand.
No, it's actually selling pots.
Oh. Don't want to be too obvious.
Inside those pots is more pots.
Yes.
Kind of nesting dolls of pots.
Yeah, down here. Where you... Well, actually, Weasel, you've probably been here before.
I am willing to say that I have been here before.
Yeah, so you lead them down, since you have a good idea of where it is.
I should probably edit my sheet because I would have bought those noble clothing.
You have, yes.
Keep me right, DM.
Southeast.
Which I shall
Southeast.
now be wearing.
Southeast.
Where do you get
Right
changed?
about here.
Out of curiosity.
Aha. So, over here.
I'm imagining one of these is a tavern. You go around in the tavern, ask where the bathroom is, get changed.
I don't
Okay.
think you can get in that way, Song.
You're right, that may be a window.
Well, I don't know if this is a door or... I don't know.
I'm not sure.
It is, yes.
Am I looking through a window?
No, that's a door.
Oh, you see? Yeah, I know the difference.
I thought we
between
had to
a
go to
window and a
this
door,
stairway over here.
No.
guys. Do we? I
You
thought it was
see,
this one.
there's a Manny. You see him in the very back room, the dirt room?
Manny?
Manny. A man.
Look.
A bloke.
Oh. Yeah, but what I'm saying is we can't get to this dirt room if we go in this door.
And
No,
that door.
right.
No, you can't. That's
Very
true.
good point. Alright, fair enough.
Weasel may have just been walking to someone's house, but thankfully he didn't go in, so that's fine.
Hang on,
Just
is
turn
that a
him
treasure
around.
chest? I'd like to use a perception on the treasure chest.
You
Don't
follow
rob
him
them.
in.
No, there's a door there. No,
Alright,
get out.
okay, fine.
We're automatically teleported out of somebody's house.
I didn't do that. All right, you guys eventually make your way to where Weasel knows the entrance to be. What do you do?
I know the will I know the guy's name inside?
You don't know his name, but you've seen him before.
I've seen him before.
Mhm.
Okay. I'd like to knock on the wall or knock on the door, I guess, if there is one there.
Okay.
Be like,
Comes across
hello.
and opens it. What do you say?
What do I say?
Yeah. He looks at you
Hello,
and
yeah.
he's like, Song, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Huh. What are you doing here, Song?
What's the girl's name again? I've forgotten it. Is it Seren?
Surrender.
Surrender.
Adaba.
The bearded. We're here to see Surrender.
Are you now?
Well, she wants me to pay up this debt that apparently I owe her. So I
Oh.
thought it best to come.
You're here to pay, are you?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. You can go downstairs then. You see him click a button, which opens up.
Aisha's gonna
There it goes.
trail in behind them both, sort of like 5-10 minutes afterwards.
Okay.
Ross
Rolf,
sticks
are you
with
coming?
you, Aisha.
Oh no,
Hmm?
Rolf's not coming.
You're just giving away Rolf. So Ross comes in and says, yes, you
I
idiot.
was gonna be sneaky, but
How long have you known Song?
No, I'm planning to come in as a separate party.
I've not mentioned anything about Vaisha yet. I'm spending more time getting Ross's name wrong.
In
So, yeah.
fairness, with the noble clothing in hand, I already had all the other stuff upon character creation to look like a noble.
True.
So yeah, I trail in about 10 minutes afterwards and go,
Okay.
heard about your establishment and like to partake in some of your games.
He nods and says, right this way, madame, and lets you downstairs. But in the 10 minutes between that,
I got
what would Bryn and Song like to get themselves into.
First, I want to turn on the light so it's not all black.
Yep.
Ah. Do. There we go.
I make my way in.
Okay.
Have a look around.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'd be like, in fact, I'll stop at the guard and be like, have you seen Surrender?
Nobody sees Surrender.
I need to see Surrender. And then
Why?
pat my coin purse, to make that lovely coin jingle noise.
Really? Okay. He shouts in. He turns around and shouts into the room. Says, Song wants to see Surrender. And everybody, you hear all the guards laughing. But one of them heads into the room back here.
Alright.
What do you do?
Would I have clocked that?
Yes. Well, Bryn would have clocked that, definitely.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna kind of snub the guard and walk inside.
Okay.
Go up to the bar.
I'm gonna kind of walk like I'm drunk over here and see if I can see where he went.
Yeah, the door's kind of slightly ajar, and if you look in, you see these.
Can I push the door open and walk in?
Yeah. Okay. So as you,
I'm looking. I'm just gonna walk in and say I'm looking for the poker table.
a woman looks over at you. She laughs and says, "Oh, where are you? In full armor with shield and guard."
I bring out my coin purse and I shake it, and I'd be like, "This is what I wear. I'm sorry, but I do bring money."
Oh, and you wouldn't be Bryn Moon Whisper, would you?
Well, no.
No. Interesting. Roll persuade, please.
No, definitely not.
She looks over and says, maybe I'm mistaken. The poker tables are the other door."
Oh, my bad. I moonwalk out.
What are you doing while this goes on?
This is
Song.
Bryn Moonwalker.
You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
What Bryn sees when he comes back out.
Yeah.
I'm holding up 8 fingers and going, "You must only have 8 toes. Come on!"
The bartender's like, "Song, we did this last time you were here. You know that I don't have 8 toes, or 6 toes, or 4 toes, or 5 toes. This is how you lost most of your money."
One of these days. One of these days.
He chuckles and goes back to what he was doing. After that, you hear a guard. Guard went into the room. He walks back out and says, "Song, you get the, what's the word? Pleasure? Well, that might not be the right word once you're done, but yeah, the pleasure of meeting Surrender. Come this way."
Okie dokie. I will go around back of the bar and meet Surrender.
Yeah, so you walk into the room. Miranda looks at you as you come in, leans back in her chair and says, "Ah, Song. Been a while since we've seen you."
Yes, I've been off, um, telling tales, writing music, adventuring. I'm an adventurer now, you know.
Really, really, that's interesting. Song, roll a perception check for me.
Okie dokie. Perception. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you as you come in and see her and start talking to her, you notice you've actually met her before. It was at one of the tables in one of the other gambling halls. She was dressed as a noble and was quite happily betting alongside you.
All right. Um. Right. I would like to slam my hand down on the table and be like, right. I don't know why you think I have this debt to you. You know, I clearly tried to explain that it was all a big misunderstanding. I mean, it's not my fault that you hire people who can't count to look after your accounts. You know, I mean, it has the word right there in the name. Um, let's just say that we will call it even. I'll even write you a ditty on how magnificent you are, as you know, thanks on my part for letting me live, and I shall stay out of your gambling houses from now on, probably.
Roll persuade.
Let me just go reroll this read. Come on, natural one.
Oh, 21. But not a crit. Okay. Got +7. Jeebus. Right. Okay. He he smiles at you and says, well, maybe our books are a little off. Maybe you don't owe us money.
I mean, I can offer you information if that's useful to you.
Oh, really? What kind of information is that?
I know the mayor's out to get you killed, for a start.
Oh, do you now? Where
Oh,
did you hear
yes.
that?
From the horse's mouth, my dear, from the horse's mouth.
From the mayor.
Stopped us in the street, he did. Adventurers, he said. You look like a strong bunch of sturdy young men and women. What I really need is to take down that whore, he said, filth, his lies, who runs the gambling establishments. Now, I told him that I would do no such thing, you know, and how dare he speak so lowly of you, and stormed over here immediately to let you know.
Roll persuade again.
Oh, can't catch a break today.
Takes so long.
Come on, roll 20. Come on.
Oh no.
She looks at
as
you.
the rolls happened, slight question: does Surrender happen to be one of the people the mayor mentioned?
No.
No, I'm just full of lies. Song's a dick.
She looks over and
I
says,
know.
Well, I have quite a few enemies, and how do I put this? I know the mayor isn't one of them.
Do you, though?
Do I indeed, Song? Now we're done with your, shall we say, useless information.
I wouldn't say useless information if that's your choice of words. Who am I to stop you?
Well, okay, let's say useless information because that's what it is. Is there anything else you want to use, plead for your life?
Please, what, you want my life?
Well,
What good is my life?
it's quite apparent you don't have the gold, isn't it?
Well, I mean, yes. Otherwise, I'd have paid you.
And we can't have people wandering around who owe us money for long periods of time, can we?
Why not? Surely that's the only way you're going to get your money back.
Well, that sends out the wrong impression, doesn't it? If people don't pay, they just get to wander about doing what they want. Can't have that.
I've been telling tales of your splendor across the land. Everyone knows how fair and noble you are. my dear.
Really? Okay. Tell us one of those tales.
It's basically. I mean, I wouldn't want to bore you with the details. I know you're
No,
busy.
no. Song, please. I would love to hear one of
Oh!
them.
Did you hear that? I think my companion is calling for me. I'm just going to head right out. But it's been lovely catching up with you, my
I
dear.
suggest you
We
don't
must-
move. Now, Song, you've seen my face, and you know my identity. Correct?
Well, whose face, whose identity?
And you're not going to pay me any money, are you?
That's not true. I can pay you. I have a lovely diadem, finest quality silver.
I have a funny feeling that's not worth enough.
Who have you spoken to? They lie. I can't tell you enough. My reputation is as tarnished as this diadem. It just needs people
Yes,
to
it's tarnished, yes. That's quite a tarnished diadem, is it not?
listen. I can offer you this fantastic leather coin purse.
A leather coin purse. Is that what we're
Full-
going with now?
Full of gold.
I
Full
think
of gold.
we're clutching at straws now, don't we, Sam?
Well, I can't offer you the amount that you want, and I'm rather fond of my arms. I need both of them. You see.
What about your heart?
Well, I mean, what use what use do you have for a tiefling heart, really?
Okay. Since you're so fond of guessing how many toes my bartenders have,
Oh God.
how about we guess how
think you
many
have a-
toes you're gonna have once you're done in here?
Once I'm done in here, 10,
Yeah.
of course.
10. My guess is 1 on each foot.
Oh, your sense of humor is only outshone by your loveliness.
Roll persuade again. Vesha, you're here by the way now, so if there's anything you want to do. So, while all this is going on, Song pleading for all of his body parts. Bryn and Vesha, what are you gonna do?
She's gonna walk in, sit at this table, and start talking to people.
Fair enough. What would you like to talk about?
Just sort of, I'd like to know about them, but not like their history kind of thing. More like how they, just making a lot of small talk, how they are.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically trying to be the person who's trying to get involved, but doesn't want to intrude, kind of thing.
Right, okay. So you're just sitting down and kind of blending in. Yeah. Alright. And Bryn, what are you up to?
I noticed the song has been gone for a while,
Right?
and I slowly make my way just over to this corner of the bar.
Okay.
My drink and just stand here. If I can look in this door if it's open.
Yep. The door there is closed now. But you can roll a perception.
Should have advantage, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can hear the majority of the conversation. And it does sound like the song is not going to be leaving there very soon.
But he's still talking, so
He is
I'm
still
gonna count
talking,
that as
that's
good
true.
for right now.
Yep. Meanwhile, Ross has moved up to the bar, and you can see him kind of trying to listen intently as he's upping a drink. So, Song, any other plans?
Listen, I have noticed that you have a terrible rat problem.
Try now.
I could quite happily relieve you of this problem for a nominal fee. Let's say 3,000 gold.
She laughs. Song.
Have you heard of the Pied Piper of Hamilton? I have his pipe, in fact, right here.
Oh, Song. You're always full of stories, aren't you?
Let me just play you a tune.
Song. Alright. I'll make you a deal. You give me all the gold that you have on you just now. Plus anything worth anything. And you will owe me any favors I ask whenever I ask them.
What kind of favors are we talking about? Because, you know, I've tried to write you poetry before, and you just...
Well,
it hurts me. It wounds me deeply when you don't
let's just say it won't be any poetry or songs.
Well, you're aware I'm a bard, right?
Yes, Song. I'm aware you call yourself a bard.
You are quite the woman with words yourself.
Anytime I have a problem I need dealt with, I may come to you. Of course, you won't be getting paid for this. No.
I'll be honest, my dear. This doesn't really sound like a very profitable arrangement for me.
No, but it's very profitable for me, and I think that's kind of the point. What do you think?
Well, what's my other option?
You die.
What? Right now?
Right now, yeah.
By you? By your
Well,
hand?
I might let my guards have a go first, and then I might just, join in.
I need to quickly, out of character, ask if people are interested in a fight, because I don't want to kick off
What? You can't ask anyone else that.
No!
This is on you,
Like-
Song. This is on you.
Everyone murderized.
Once I hear that Song is gonna die, I come barging up to the door.
As you run over there, the guards from the other parts start making their way over as well.
You know what? Knowing Song and knowing how little he cares about other people, I'm going to roll for initiative. If that's okay.
Okay.
This is why I went for disguise.
This is a really bad idea. Alright, where's initiative?
As soon as you went in there, Song, as yourself.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I can do my action then move, can't I?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Thunder Wave.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it at level 2.
Okay.
And
You realize Bryn has burst open the door, right?
Has he burst open the door? I thought he was behind the door.
Have you burst open the door?
No, I just ran up to it. I haven't opened it yet.
Okay, so the door's closed. That's fine.
So I don't know if Bryn's there. Yeah, I'm going to use Thunder Wave at level 2.
Okay.
Song, I like how between the both of us, we both had the complete opposite sides of the damn scale.
That was lovely.
But yeah, I need to roll initiative.
We got everyone? I think we do.
So do I need to make a con save for his Thunder Wave or no? It's
No,
behind the door, I
since
don't
you're
know.
behind the door.
Thunderstruck.
Alright. Roll up your Thunder Wave.
I already have.
Have you? Let's see how long it takes.
Just to
there it is up
forewarn
there,
you,
okay.
as soon as
I
I've
see it.
Thunder Waved, I'm going to be bolting out this door in this direction.
Oh, okay. So let's roll her Constitution. That's a crit. That's fine. And roll 10. So, wait, higher level. Oh, right, okay. So it's 7 plus 4.
Yes, I believe so.
Wait, is it? I'm confused. Yes. Okay, yeah, it's plus 1d8 extra damage. Okay. So that is 11 damage, which gets half damage for Rendak, which is 6. And then the thug takes full damage and gets pushed back into the wall and falls to the ground because he hit the wall with a lot of force.
Mm.
And then you run off.
Does the door take the brunt, or is Bryn going to get the damage as well?
The door takes the brunt, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's quite a heavy door.
Excellent. In that case, after I've done this, I'm going to be turned around, fly past Bryn straight into this guard, be like, "Bye, Bryn! What are you doing? Let's leave. It's time to go."
All right, Beja.
Should probably stop there, I guess.
What do you want to do?
Conveniently put a table right in the way.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I imagine I've just had that thunderclap, so I'm just going to shout. I'm going to duck under the table and just shout for the other nobles. Everybody get down.
Okay, all the other nobles will be doing that because they heard a humongous thunderclap, and because of how small this place is, it echoes off all the walls, and quite a lot of them are kind of got their fingers in their ears and can't hear very well now. So some of them don't hear your shout, but their general reaction is to hide.
She would have gestured like everybody get down kind of thing, like hand going down to sign that got to the table. And she would be going around kind of to the ones she's at the table with to make sure they're okay.
Okay.
Because the rest of the party don't know I'm here.
All right, Bryn.
I'm sorry, Bryn.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
I am going to. I cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
And double check. I don't remember if they take damage on a hit, or only if they.
I think they take it on hit first of all, and then if they end their turn in there.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna cast it right here. So it's a 5-foot diameter. I'm hoping to get
you just
her and this guard in it.
You can draw that on. I think you should be able to.
Yeah, if I know how big the diameter is.
Wasn't it 15-foot diameter last time?
I think so. I might be wrong.
I don't know. Might have done it wrong last time then, because it says a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears.
Oh no, it was 5 foot, wasn't it?
But then
you
any
get damage
creature within
outside of
5
5
feet
foot.
of the sphere.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know. 5-foot diameter? Now I just put it up.
Bajillion suckers.
That one. 5 foot.
Okay. Roll it up. Alright, so that's a dex save. Yes.
Man, you can't touch surrender.
Yes. Half damage, so they both take 4.
Question.
Yes.
Since one of them's on the floor, prone already.
Yep. He wouldn't get a dex save anyway, so yeah, that's probably correct. So he takes the full damage.
And it lights the table on fire, if it is really wood.
Does light the table on fire.
This table's on fire.
Right, and then I am going to Run past Song and say, "This is on you. You're not running away."
Okay.
Then,
Serenda's
yeah,
turn. Dun 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 dun. Serenda shouts as she's singed, and she doesn't like that very much. And she runs out behind Woozle and makes 3 attacks.
Jesus, this is where Woozle dies.
Hit.
Yep.
Damage is 7. Hit. Damage is 5. And hit. 5. That is 17 damage.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a rough one.
He ain't happy for you.
No.
Right.
Save us, Rosson, we'll help. You're our only hope.
So, the guard at the back here, he half his movement to get up, and then runs out the room. Ends up just behind her. One of the guards here runs behind Bryn and swings his mace. Hits for 7, and then it misses. Last one is going to stay by the door because he does not want anyone getting out. Ross von Wilhelm. What is he going to do? He is going to dive over the bar behind this guard and hit him with his longsword, hitting both of them, and then does 11 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that guard is looking worse for wear. Yeah, Ross helps you out, and then it's Song's turn.
Oh my god. Song's gonna die. This is gonna be awful and inconvenient for everyone.
No, can't say that.
I could use Charm Person.
Charm yourself.
Heroism.
That's not what I meant to cast, sorry, I didn't click it. God, I need guesses.
Wow. Can you heroism yourself?
I can heroism myself, I think, yeah.
The temporary hit points might be.
I know, I was just thinking that. Because the thing I can really do is Thunder Wave, which is going to get. It would damage Bryn. I kind of get the feeling that Bryn's a little pissed off at me as it is, so I'm probably. I might do heroism on myself. In this case.
Okay.
I touch myself.
I touch myself.
And you gain
for some extra hit points.
Hit points up to your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, so
To your charisma modifier.
Should have checked that. It's gonna be crap, isn't it?
It's like 4, isn't it?
3 at the minute.
Oh. Okay, so you have 3 extra hit points at the moment.
Okay.
Now
Ones
what?
that you use first and can't be healed back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, he gets at the beginning of each one of his turns, so it keeps going on.
Yes.
What's that, sorry?
At the start of each year turn, you gain that again.
Oh, right, awesome.
As long as
but
you
it's
keep concentrating.
Yeah.
Right. Vesha. What do you want to do? All the nobles have hidden under the table, and the bartender is hidden under the bar.
Hiding quite well. I can't even see them.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep up my disguise.
Fair enough. Bryn.
Alright, I am going to use my channel divinity and radiant the dawn, is that what it's called? Hints of the Dawn. So
Okay.
basically, oh yeah, I set up a macro for it, didn't I? So all creatures within 30 feet of me have to make a Constitution saving throw. If they don't save, they get 14 damage. If they do save, they get 7.
All right. So, DC of 13. Surrender. Con save, isn't it? Yep. Nope. Surrender takes the full damage. I'm gonna go left to right for the thugs. Fail. Pass. Fail. And the one at the door is within 30 feet as well. So yes. Fail. Okay. So, all of the thugs except for the second one take full damage. He takes 14 damage. He takes 7 damage. Surrender takes 14 damage. The other guard dies. And this one takes 14 damage. Alright, Britain. Doing a large amount of damage. Everyone is blinded.
On my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, figuring that they're probably going to be pretty mad at me now.
Probably.
So, yeah. So basically, it just increases my AC by 2.
Okay. Surrender's turn. Surrender lets out a shout and says, "Song, you will die for this." And attacks you. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she does.
10
no.
damage. Song is on the floor.
Song is on the floor. He's on the floor. He's down at 0.
Exactly, or
I'd be on -2 at the minute, but it doesn't matter.
And then Surrender runs up and attacks Bryn. Oofed.
Yep, that hits.
7 damage, and then miss. Surrender does not look happy. Right, guard's turn. One guard's going to attack Bryn. Bonk. Misses and drops his mace. The other guard is going to attack Bryn. Misses. And the other one is going to continue stand at the door. Ross's turn. He's going to run up and attack this guard up here with his longsword. Misses and hits for 5 damage. I don't know where that +7 comes from. It's very confusing. I'm assuming it's just running. It's just rolling the crit.
1d10 is if you double-hand it, because longswords can be used with 2 hands.
Oh, of course it can. Yep. Cool. Alright, so that's 5 damage that guard takes. There we are. Song.
He dead.
Roll a death saving throw, please.
Sure. Let me just find where that is on the sheet. Death saving throw.
It's 1 failure.
Okay.
Beisha.
No, we're noble people. We shouldn't sit here and cower and fear. We should stand up and fight.
Oh.
We fund this city. We should do this.
Roll persuade.
Well, what? Sorry.
Persuasion, please. Oh no, they
Do we
made
get
him.
advantage because I'm dressed as a noble?
No.
Worth a shot.
Nice try.
In
The
the
ones on this-
meantime,
Yep.
I'm gonna hunter's mark. What's her name?
What's her name? Okay, what's her name will be marked.
And then shoot her.
You might need to move to sure.
Yeah, I'm unconvinced.
I move 5 feet this way.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's fine.
I still have a table between me and her. It's great.
That hits. Roll damage. 13 damage.
And 1d6 on top.
Yep. Four.
17.
All right. She has an arrow in her chest, and she is looking pretty wounded now. She is not happy. Bryn.
Alright. I am going to.
Thunderstruck. Thunderclap. Thunderclap.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on Surrender.
Okay. Is your orb concentration?
Yes. So that one's dropped.
Yeah. Okay. Bonk.
Because yeah. Wait. What was the other concentration one I did?
Shield of Faith.
Yes. Yeah. I think there's another one. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on Surrender.
Okay.
And first level.
Hits and it does 12 damage.
She's
All
going
right.
down. She's
Yes.
yelling to.
She is not looking well. That doesn't leave a physical mark on her, but you can see her kind of sputter up some blood.
Then I'm gonna Healing Word with my bonus action song.
Okay. Okay. Song, you have 8 health.
Hey! Look at that!
Is there a way I can cast it on him and like bring him back to life without him showing signs of coming back to life? Can he fake dead?
Song? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. That would more be
I mean, I don't know
something
if it's
Song
a-
came up with rather than you.
Oh, okay.
Suppose.
Never mind.
You can't like
I didn't
tell him to, but
know if, well, because I was thinking if I casted Healing Word, since it's not touch, I could do it more stealthily. I didn't know.
yeah, you can do it stealthily. Like you can heal him if you want, but whether or not Song goes along with that is another story.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to heal him stealthily. What he does on his end is up to him.
Okay. That's Serenda's turn now, so she is going to attack Bryn. Everything she's got. Hits once for 6 damage, and misses the dagger. So you take 6 damage, Bryn. And then it is the Thug's turn.
I'm gonna. Oh, never mind. I should have done that before. Never mind.
So that Thug is going to attack with a miss. It's
Are they attacking me?
yes, 7
Okay,
damage
I'm gonna use my reaction on
him.
the one.
Okay.
So basically he has. Well, it's not gonna matter. He would have disadvantage on his attack roll, but I wouldn't have known his attack roll prior to saying that, so I would have still said that. So
Yeah.
I'm still gonna use my reaction, but it's not gonna matter.
Okay. So you take 7 damage.
And that's me down.
Oh no! First time Bryn's ever gone down. What is it? I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is. Bryn. The overwatching protector has fallen. The second one is going to attack Ross. Oh,
Oh no.
12 damage. Ross is okay though.
Ross has a healing spell.
Ross does not have a healing spell. But Ross is not dying
Maybe he-
yet.
Maybe he has a healing potion.
Ross gets his again.
Um,
For 3 damage. Yes. Song. What can I do you for?
I was just wondering if I could use cutting words to distract the guard. It says that I'm able to use one of my bardic inspiration dice to manipulate people's roles.
On your turn?
It's unclear. The problem that I have with it is that it says when a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a damage roll, you can use your reaction to expend one of your uses of bardic inspiration. Now, the fact that it says on their rolls kind of makes me think that it can't possibly ever be on my turn.
No,
because
it's on their roll then, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on a reaction.
All right. Could I do it on a reaction to the damage?
Which one?
I'll do it on the mace damage if that's okay.
The one on Packrat.
This if that's possible.
Yeah,
Did I miss
go for
that?
it. Nah, go for it, it's fine. It's,
Alright.
it's still the guard's turn, so that's okay.
Where's my bardic inspiration dice? How do I roll a bardic inspiration dice?
It's 1d6.
Ah,
I'm assuming you'll be taking that off of it.
yes.
Okay, so you're 20, aren't you, Bryn?
I'm at 20 what?
AC.
Well, no, well,
With your
depends on
Shield
how
of
it
Faith.
plays out. Well, my Shield of Faith would have dropped from all the damage I took, but I don't know how that
But you wouldn't have taken that damage, so what were you before you went down? 20?
Yes.
Yeah, so
AC
that
was 20.
damage wouldn't hit anymore, so therefore you still have 7 hit points. Or however many you had. 5, I think it was. Yeah, 5 hit points.
Trying to actually do bard things now, not just be a dick.
There you go. Right. Okay. And now it is Ross von Wilhelm's turn. He's going to attack the guard that attacked him. Hits. For 4 damage. Wait. No, he's gonna be doing that two-handed because he should be. I think it's 9. And then again. That's 3. Okay. Right. And
Why is
song.
it saying? Well, you did it two-handed, right?
Yeah.
So it would be the 6, wouldn't it?
No, it's not plus.
plus
It's
3?
just
Oh.
that's just the way they've done it there.
Yeah, single-handed you roll d8. If you do it two-handed, you roll d10.
Yeah. So that roll on the right is
It's
the
not
D10.
plus.
It's not really plus.
Oh.
It's just a bit weird in the way it's written.
Yeah.
Right, song. What you gonna do?
Jesus, I'm going to. What have I got? I don't think I've got any spells, do I? I'm gonna use my rapier on the guard that stood above me.
Okay. Do the thing.
Do my thing.
Hits. Roll damage. 6 damage. So close to dead, but not quite. Anything else?
No, I've already used my reaction action. I
Alright.
guess I could use half my movement to stand back up again. I
Yep.
probably should have done that before I did some stabbing.
You stabbed her in the ankle. Okay. Vesha.
Yep, I am going to shoot another arrow at Surrender.
Okay. Hits. Roll damage.
Plus
13
1d6.
damage. Plus 1d6. Doesn't even matter. She's already dead. Surrender falls. Another arrow
Alright.
out in her chest.
And as a free bonus action, it's going to go on to another one of the guards. That one.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
Bonk. Alright, so Surrender has fallen. Bryn, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so there's 3 guards left, right? 2 actively engaging us.
Yes.
Alright, I am going to use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna fire 2 of them at this guy and 1 of them at the other guy.
Okay.
I don't know how I make a ranged spell attack for each Ray. If I can do that.
I think if you roll it, it does all of them. I have a funny feeling. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, so that one misses. That one hits. And that one hits. Okay. The first 2 are for the guy on the left, yeah?
Yeah. And
So
the
that's
last one was
6 damage. And this guy takes 5 damage and dies in a fiery death.
And I'm gonna healing word myself as a bonus action.
Okay. For 9. Good job.
And so all the damage didn't hit last time, so I didn't drop my concentration, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Right. It would be Surrender's turn, but Surrender's dead. Guard's turn. Guard's gonna hit Bryn. Let's see if he does anything. It hits. For 5 damage. And then the other one doesn't hit. So you take 5 damage. And then it is Ross von Wilhelm's turn. He's gonna run over.
Where'd the second thug hit me from?
They have 2 attacks.
Oh, they have 2 attacks. Gotcha.
And this guy here, he turns around and runs off. He's gone. Not having any more to do with this. He's out. And then Ross is going to attack this guard. Hits. 6 damage. And I'm going to do the same again. Hits for 7 damage. And that guard has died. Whoop. Well then. All the guards have either fled or been killed. And Surrender lies.
Go to the tables and go, no, but go before any common folk come in. Go, go, go.
Yeah, all the other people come out from under the tables and sprint out. Seeing the bartender comes out and looks at all the bodies and says, well, I guess I don't have this job anymore. And then runs out.
She's now going to collect all the money off the table.
Fair enough. Let's see how much you guys get for that.
Can I walk in this room and loot the desk?
You can, yeah. I'm just gonna do a loot roll for the whole place.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go up to the bar and get a drink.
Fair enough.
She's going to sit across from me and just go, pour me one.
Yes, I pour Vaisha and I pour Song a drink. I turn to Song and I say, I'm proud of you for not running away. You stood and fought your ground.
Can I roll a deception check on Packrat?
To see if I'm deceiving you or to deceive me?
To deceive you.
Fair enough.
Yes! I thank you very much. I was definitely planning on staying there, fighting alongside you.
To counter that?
Yes.
So
I have advantage on perception.
Oh.
Bryn's shield looks at you with its beady eye, and Packrat, you feel a vibration. It's like, yeah, you don't tell the truth. Very much.
What was the accent?
I choose not to acknowledge it, and I hand him his drink anyway.
Kyotom's ointment. That sounds
This is
interesting.
a good brain.
I just use the website.
Is there anything of note in her office apart from the fact the table's been burnt to crap?
That's where the ointment was.
Alright.
Can I take a sword and dagger?
It's a scimitar and a dagger, yes.
Money's money.
Money, money, money. Wondrous item. That's what that is. Cool.
Yep, I'm still taking Kyoto
So it's like a gloopy liquid that's in this thing. You don't know what it is though.
Gonna pick it up and go, does anyone mind if I take this?
I've got a drink, so I'm not really.
Feel free.
I've just
Feel
lost
free,
like
you can
£3,000 or 3,000 gold worth of debt. I'm all right.
Pocketing that ointment?
Okay.
Brandy, come drink with us.
So, Ross von Wilhelm says you guys, well, I guess my work here is done. You'll probably be hearing from my employers at some point, he says as he disappears through the door.
Take care, Ross. Well, we're gonna get the bill for that.
Technically, this place doesn't exist, so I can only get a place for a place that doesn't exist.
Yeah, we could just burn it all the way.
Alright then, guys. You guys clear the place out, have a few drinks down here with the dead bodies beside you. It's a great time.
It's a true corpse party.
Yeah, so you go back to the Adventurers Guild afterwards, have a quiet word, get your 200 gold, and Song is saved from his debt, thankfully. You don't see any more of the thugs around the town after that, and all the nobles look a little sadder. And they all, some of them kind of give you like a side eye as you go past them from now on. They don't want to say anything to you because they probably know what you'll do, but yeah, you can tell they're not overly happy with you.
People still think I'm a noble. It's great.
Yeah, Vesha, you're fine. Like the other nobles look at you and like, thanks for what you did, that sort of stuff. But Song is a name of infamy around the Mortheim noble
Yes,
circles
that's
now.
exactly what I want.
And Bryn, nobody ever found out your name, so you're alright. They kind of give you the side eye, like they're like, we're pretty sure he was hanging around with that Song guy, but nobody knows who you are, so it's okay.
Perfect. A mysterious sidekick.
Alright, guys.
As small as a party we are the 3 different stages of notoriety.
Yep. You actually
Yes, we
get 12,050 XP between the 3 of you. Plus,
Hang on, what? 12,000 XP?
no, 1,250.
Alright, that's better.
Plus
Oh, I'm
400.
gonna get really excited.
No, plus 300 for completing the quest. And Song, you get an extra 200 to yourself because we completed something of yours. We saved you.
You saved me. Thank you, guys.
You got some money, and yeah, everything is all quiet in Mortheim once again. But yeah, let's do some shoutouts and stuff, and then we will say goodnight. Why don't we start with the troublesome bard Song or Blue Woozle? Hello.
Hi, I'm Blue Woozle. I will be streaming at some point. I did stream once, and then unfortunately work has prevented me from being able to stream again. But I'll be streaming 3DS games at some point. So I guess watch this space.
Alright. And Vesha or Chronozephoria, anything you would like to shout out or say?
I'd like to shout out a friend of mine's channel, hitbox.com/newbiespud. He does video game and occasionally role-playing streams.
Cool. I don't know how to spell that.
If you put it in Roll20, I can copy it in Twitch chat.
Yeah, I'm also in the Twitch chat. Give me a moment, I'll do the link for you.
Okay, perfect.
While we're doing that, Packrat, any shout-outs you'd like to make?
Nope.
Nope? Okay. Thanks very much, guys. Appreciate it.
No, thank you.
I think...
Our lovely, lovely DM who didn't kill the shit out of us.
I
For
tried.
being dirty murder
He
hobos.
tried.
I tried.
He got very close.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I had to start being a bard and stop being a jerk. It was just like...
True revelations.
Just like how we had
for
the
song.
complete opposite of last session. Both
Yeah.
you guys dropped and I was fine.
Yeah.
I'm a noble. Woohoo. Yeah. So I'm hoping we might be able to get a couple more sessions in the week ahead. Maybe not one on a Sunday. For once. Maybe a Saturday. I think that might be good. But we'll see. We shall see who's available when. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. And hope anyone who watched enjoys the lovely new overlays. Once again, that was done by Andy, or Nearly for the Win. There is a link
Give him a
down
shout-out,
below
he's incredible.
the stream. If anyone would like to hit him up for some overlays or art in general. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. And I will see you on Wednesday, probably. For some video games. Probably Final Fantasy or something. We'll see.
Final Fantasy.
I level up.
Oh, wow. But yeah, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Say bye,
Bye.
everyone.